Hello, everyone. I'm here today with Dionisios Sovitslis. He is a sports scientist and strength and conditioning coach whose latest stint was helping the Greek club Chaidari Wolves to achieve maintenance in its league. He holds a master's degree in soccer training and injury prevention, and he works with football athletes of all levels. Thank you, Dionisios.
Thank you for the introduction and for you that you having me here. I'm really happy about that. And I think it's your podcast and your YouTube channel really useful for us as strength and conditioning coaches or managers because you promote the information freely. And at our days, this is really, really hard to find.
No, it's my pleasure, Dionisios. So if you could teach us a bit, what is your training philosophy as a strength and conditioning coach?
Okay, so like one of my first things that I look to do in a team that I work is to keep my athletes injury free. As I say, my best athlete is the one that is a healthy one. So I look to do this first. After that, it's a holistic approach. Nothing is like only one thing or only another one. So you must to combine some things. For example, you must be as a strength and conditioning coach, and as I see it, really good to your work, like to make athletes perform at their best, to keep them as much as you can injury free, and also to have a good connection with everybody, to know how to stand, to combine a lot of things to be a modern strength and conditioning coach.
Okay, and of the things you mentioned, what is the most important aspect of your team's physical readiness and performance?
So I look a lot of things. As I said before, it's more like holistic approach. First of all, to do our work right, we need to measure things like testing the athletes, for example, their aerobic capacity, their anaerobic jumps, there to take some questionnaires, GPS data, because like if you don't measure things, you're just another one with an opinion, as they say. So it's really, really important to have that in mind. After that, I really try to be to be close by the coach to see what he wants to do with the team, what his philosophy, and I try to adapt. I think adaptability is a really, really important skill to have as a strength and conditioning coach. Because, for example, maybe a coach want to do an exercise that the athletes want, like to run a lot of total distance, for example. So I try to make this. I try to make this more with a tactical purpose also. So I try to be closer to his tactical philosophy and promote my physical aspect within it. It's really important also this, and also to one of the most important things is to be close with the players, for the players to really feel comfortable around you, to trust you, and to show to them that everything they do have a purpose. And it's really, really important to explain to them why they do an exercise, why they do everything. If the athlete take that in mind and have that in mind, he will be more concentrated to the training. He will give his best self, and he will see why we say to him like all those instructions. After, if we clarify that it's not just an instruction and he must do it, he's doing that, he's doing this for himself, and it's really important to have that in mind.
Okay, no, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, and you also mentioned you have to with the coach, with the players, and how is the role of the strength and conditioning coach in relation to the staff, the management, also the players? You mentioned it a bit, and how is the cooperation between everyone and the strength and conditioning coach?
That's a good question. You need to balance everything. I see my role as like somewhere in the middle. Maybe the strength and conditioning coach is more close to the athletes than like the head coach or some other staff from the team. So you need to filter things because you are closer to the athletes. They might like say to you some things for the coach, some bad things, or like maybe they will cuss, or you will find him to every moment. They're human beings. So if you want to say something to the head coach, just keep the information filtered. Say the truth, but the timing plays a big role. When to say something, how you say something, and to who you say it. You must be adaptive. So that's the one part, and the other part is how you filter from the coach, like top down to the players. Also, you need to have those things in mind, and also with other stuff. You must say the truth above all, but you must to know how to say something. That's really important to keep the balances, because at the end of the day, the team is above all of us.
Okay, no, amazing. Makes perfect sense. And how does technology help or affect your work?
It's really helpful. Technology in these times is really helpful. We have a lot of things. We have GPS data, as I said before. We have questionnaires. We have heart rate monitors. We have cameras. We have a really big database. And as I like distinguish it, it's like the external load ones, like GPSs, and we have the internal load that it might not get as much hype those days, like heart rate or RPs, but are really useful. And I really like the platform that I use from you, the ScoutDecision, because it's like makes my hands free. And it's really not time consuming. It's everything. So it's really helpful for me. But we must, like at the other end, have in mind that we don't need to take everything and to put work for every data that we see. We must to keep the most important ones, those data that they are from scientific papers that they established. And don't forget that we also have a role here in the team. So we must to see a player to feel them. For example, maybe like a player got benched at 20 minutes because we got a red card, and the coach must to do a substitute, and that athlete goes to the bench, and you straightforward ask him like how exhausted you felt, and it's like 10. It's not a realistic one. We must to see the athlete. We must to talk to him. We must to believe in our eyes also, and to combine with combination with the data to have the last opinion.
Okay, no, that makes perfect sense. Thank you so much, Dionisios, for all the knowledge you shared with us, and we wish you all the best. And that I know that you're going to bring a lot of success to your next club. Thank you, Dionisios.
Thank you for your kind words. My pleasure to be a part of it. Thank you very much.